And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Pittsburgh Pirates are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Ready to go now? Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Inside, almost got him. That smash towards center. Edman makes the grab, run away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, at times they come out early just to run the bases so that these players won't forget in case they are able to break out and, you know, get some hits and run around. But, yeah, in all seriousness, it's not a lot of fun when you're not getting on base, when you're not out there, at least able to trade off. And a runner on second base, you get a knock, you drive them in, or you hit a double and you trade places with them. All that kind of stuff just keeps you excited about the game, and they just haven't been able to experience it very much. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. And now Brian Reynolds. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Two down, nobody on. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. To third. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So man aboard, Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So one left for Pittsburgh. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, Mitch Keller. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bounce to the right. Throw over to Tellez. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
In the air out towards right center. Sawinski on his way over. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one hit to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Liberatore back to work. Sawinski, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fought off foul. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Win on the run, sends it over to first. Throw is high and over his head.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Liover Peguero now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The pitch.
0-1.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. Foul ball there. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That one out to right. Nootbaar brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher,
Henry Davis will hit next. And ball 1. In the air, left field. Walker hustling after it. Walker squeezes it. And now the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a foul ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Calls it in, and there's one away. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Reynolds makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Liberatore back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
The wide to kick the pitch. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out there to center. Edman sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. There's a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The lefty fires. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's J.D. Davis. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Keller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Just misses with that one. And he deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Matthew Liberatore stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Shepard, the next Pirate to hit.
The second baseman, number 47.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Right through there for a strike. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Outside. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground right side. Fires over to Davis. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jack Sawinski getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now it's 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Edman brings it in with a nice running grab. Pirates lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now Tommy Edman. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That's towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Mason Wynn now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And a foul ball. The Cards down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
2 outs, runner on first. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Oh, 0-1 now. This to third. Hayes whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Henry Davis. And the pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Mitch Keller, the next to hit. Sack bunt towards third. Arenado to first. In time. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now Ke'Bryan Hayes. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one ripped, but foul. At the belt and fires. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Way inside. The 1-2 goes down looking.
Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to him, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the righty deals. And delivers outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground, Shepard gets it to first, and Contreras is retired.
The first baseman, number 5, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Farmer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Liberatore in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two outs. Strike in the outside corner. Now 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one 95 to finish him off. The Cards leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Brian Reynolds. And here it comes. And that's too high.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That's out to center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. Runner on the move. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 2-away down. And now the shortstop, Liover Peguero. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Keller back to work. That one pulled foul. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Pickoff move to first. Edman back in standing. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Just missed.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Edman on at first, nobody out. Swing and a pop up. He's under it. And there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2. Move to first. Edman back in on a dive. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Gallegos.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. That's down and in. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. And a 3-1 on the way.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. Go ahead run on base. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes a pitch. Outside low. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the righty deals. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Mitch Keller. And a sac bunt here. Nice grab. Feeds to second. Out there. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
So the batting order turns over. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman appears to be getting loose. Chapman warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. The sliding play at short to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And another ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Sawinski in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Andrew Kittredge out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mabrice Viloria, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Number 49.
So digging in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he deals. And a good eye there.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive. One away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Brian Reynolds here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Thompson also getting ready. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the second baseman, Shepard. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him. And the Pirates go 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
And now here is Kyle Farmer.
The second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
The pitch. A little bit low. And that's outside. And it's 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is down low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-0 down. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Mabrice Viloria. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. The pitch. The other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Now it rolls down into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Go-ahead run at second. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the strike, 95 of that one. The pitch. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. Up the middle. in plenty of time to first, and they get Edman for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Wynn up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Swings through that.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High chopper to third. Hayes to first. That's the inning. The Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Solinski.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The wind and the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And now the lefty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Feel the changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a base hit on a line.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Snap throw to first. Peguero back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's a little bit low.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And another ball. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the batter now, Henry Davis. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Staying in the game on defense, Connor Joe. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Nolan Arenado will hit next. That one's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. Check swing. He held up. Ball one.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side, Shepard. Tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jordan Walker digs in now. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Here's a chopper to short. Figueroa sends it to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. Number 19. He represents the go-ahead run. as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers.
That's outside.
Ball one, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. First pitch misses. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Good eye right there. Andrew McCutchen up next. At the belt and fires. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen, known for his late inning heroics. That one not close. Ball one. Popped in the air. Left field. Walker gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Oh, the throw is wild. So two down now, and here is Brian Reynolds. First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Man on second, two down. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Here comes a pitch. Up and in, and that is ball one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. That one missed. J.D. Davis waiting for a turn at the plate. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. In the air, left side. Reynolds on the run. Grabs it on the run. Then there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, J.D.
And the batter now, J.D. Davis. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Kyle Farmer. First pitch, not close. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Reynolds hustles to get it in. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now. Simi, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Mabrice Valoria. Over to Joe. And we're headed to the 11th. Welcome back, and on the mound to start the 11th inning, Zach Thompson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a good eye there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sawinski in the box now. Takes strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And here it comes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Wynn settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Liover Peguero. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
2 outs, runner at first. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Fouled off. He was late. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We are in the 11th. In the air, right field. Nootbaar settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied 1-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound at the bottom half of the inning, Jose Hernandez.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Number 81.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. As the lefty gets to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fought off foul. The 2-1. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That to right. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Just missed. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Roansy Contreras, the young right-hander, up and throwing. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Sawinski hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Thompson back to work. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In the air to left center. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. Up next for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, one away, and here in extra innings. Just missing there. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
And another ball. Ke'Bryan Hayes next to bat for the Bucs. One down, base is empty. Strike three, got him swinging. And 2 away now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're deep into extras. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 strike.
Fly ball to right. And that is that. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Roansy Contreras. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Arenado.
And a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And the righty deals. And takes low for ball one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. And there's the strike. Out front, rip foul. The line to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dylan Carlson. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And that one hammered. Here, and that ends the game. Wow. They'll circle the bases, and the Cardinals win it in 12.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Comes the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.